صل على النبي
على آل الغالي رسول الله
خير الأنام وآله يا
ربي صل على النبي.
The way it's supposed to say it. He mentions first and foremost the jinn, tifu. And the jinn in and of themselves, these are our twin creatures. We all should know who jinn are because we have enough stories to tell, usually many of us, about the jinn. And so the jinn are our twin creatures, okay? They're earthlings, just like us. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونِ I've only created jinn kind and mankind to worship me. Okay? Yeah. Two things we get from that. That the jinn, they have a purpose just like us. Same purpose, to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Which means they're sentient beings, just like the human beings. But moreover, they're actually more sentient than us. Because they're more spiritual in terms of their dimension than us, the jinn in and of themselves. The asl is that they're spiritual inside of the will, the dimension in which they're in. The second thing, Allah's words are not arbitrary. I never created jinn first and mankind second. You know, it's safe to worship me. The jinn were created before us, and they lived upon earth before us. And the jinn, people differ about who the father of the jinn is. Some of them have it that it's Iblis, who is to the jinn, like Adam is to human beings. Some have that, and others lack. That Iblis is the father of a section of the jinn who are known as the shayateen, demons. Okay? Because jinn, as they tell us inside the Surah al-Jinn in the Quran, وَمِنَّا صَالِحُونَ وَمِنَّا دُونَ ذَلِكَ. From amongst us there are those who are righteous, and from amongst us there are those who are duna dhalika, who are lesser than that in degree. You say the adab of the jinn there. You wouldn't even say disbelievers, huh? You just say duna dhalika. Other than that, the jinn. That's what the realities of them, okay? Sentient beings who are made out of smokeless fire, okay? And fire is light, and As-Suhani says, that burns. When we speak about the jinn. And what he means by that, they're very similar to the malaika. Very, very similar to the malaika. And that is why you have even some of the opinions of the Sahaba themselves, that Iblis, was Iblis a jinn? Okay, that's a difference of opinion. Okay, or was Iblis an angel? That's a difference of opinion. Okay, and from the earliest generations. The dominant opinion, that Iblis is a jinn in the fullest sense of the term. He's not an angel. Because even if you quote the verse, كَانَ مِنَ الْجِنِّ فَفَسَقَ عَنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّهِ, that he was from the jinn, فَفَسَقَ عَنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّهِ, and he went beyond the commandment of his Lord, Iblis. Of those who say he was an angel, say jinn here, linguistic, because the word jinn linguistically, it means unseen. That's what the word jinn means, unseen creature. That's why Jannah is called Jannah. مما لا عين رأت ولا أذن سمعت ولا خطر على قلب بشر. No eye has seen, the Prophet said. No ear has heard, never occurred to the hearts of men, the Prophet said. So it's from the same linguistic root. And some of them say kind of in the jinn. Jinn is like a legion of angels that Iblis was from. Anyway, the jinn are these unseen creatures who live upon earth. And they lived upon earth before us, and when Iblis, okay, is sent with Gabriel and the legions of angels to destroy the insurrection upon the face of the earth before us. And they conquer, they destroy all of the jinn who were weeping havoc upon the face of the earth. أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاءَ وَنَحْنُ نُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِكَ وَنُقَدِّسُ لَكَ. That's the ways of the angels of Allah Ta'ala in Surah Al-Baqarah. Are you going to تَجْعَلُ فِيهَا? You're going to place upon earth a creature who does what? He sheds blood and shows souls corruption. Why did the angels say that? Because of those who previously inhabited earth. The nature of those sentient beings upon earth, they shed blood and they sow corruption. But the analogy of the angels were with the jinn, who were destroyed by Iblis and Gabriel upon the face of the earth. But what's important for us here, the reason we're going into that, because Gabriel and Iblis, they sent them to two places in particular. They sent them to what's called the Barari, which are like the outback, okay? You know, the outback, the deserts, the wilderness, and they sent them to the mountains. And that's where the jinn inhabit. They inhabit two places in particular. They inhabit the outback, wildernesses, the Sahara deserts, and desolate land, uninhabited land where we don't live. And the vast majority of the earth is where we don't live. Vast majority. We inhabit a very small part of the earth. And then the second part is the mountains. That's where the jinn, and I'm talking about jinn whether good or bad. As for demons in particular, they inhabit the oceans, which is the majority of the planet Earth. And that's where the throne of Iblis is. Right there over the ocean inside the Hadith of Sahih al-Bukhari. Right in the ocean, the throne of Iblis. Okay? So these